What I love about being the Good Shepherd and living a life of solitude, one of the benefits, is that there's nobody really here to tell me what to do or tell me I've done something wrong or tell me I've done something right. It is about aligning myself and coming to further inner understandings of my own being, my own mind, body, and soul. It is up to me which decisions I make. And this is why most good shepherds who live such a life come to live entirely for and rely absolutely on heaven for guidance. This is Janet. Janet is a frizzle. She came to our farm, 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? Janet and Chrissy, my two showbird frizzles, and they've had a lot of, ongoing health issues, sour crop at one point, constipation, egg bound. What I've learned about frizzles, I believe they're genetics. I can't be for sure, but I believe her mother and father were both a frizzle. And I've learned, from my own research through the years that it should never happen, a frizzle, breeding with a frizzle. It's very painful for their feathers, the dominant gene of the frizzle, to be mated. So she is a very painful little body of a bird, probably the size of a pigeon under all that silky backwards feather/hair. I pet her backwards, and I'm always very gentle picking her up. It's a painful life to live. This is why they're not supposed to breed, a frizzle and a frizzle. And I can't be certain, but just the way she is so touch sensitive, Here's a feather, okay? And this is the part, it's like our fingernail right here. This is the part that comes out of their body, There's their feathers. And with the frizzle, this is a very wide, thick, and hard. So coming out of their little tiny, very thin skin, it's very painful, which is why it's painful for her to be touched, because her feathers are always growing, and, if she ever gets mounted by a rooster, that hurts. So she's a special little girl to me. She stays by my side all day outside and sleeps with me at night. Precious Janet. She's very anxious, which is, I believe her issue with why she's always had an issue laying eggs. She would have been better off just like living with two frizzles or something, And yet she's always loved the roosters too. And while she's best chicken friends with Andy, she's really, really got the hots for Daisy. And I love that Daisy has, fallen in love with Anne, my other respite hen. And so it makes sense why Janet also likes Daisy. And also, Daisy's a sweet, sweet rooster who was incubated and hatched here on the farm and hand-raised and loved by me, the Good Shepherd Natalie. Andy does a good job taking care of Janet in such friendly ways. It's really beautiful to see. That doesn't mean Andy won't try to jump on her back every once in a while, but it's not the same. He says, I'm just a rooster after all.